If you give me benzo, I dey give me long life.
And that was Long Life by Famiye, and we are all saying God should grant us a long life, to live healthy, and that is what we do best here on the lifestyle segment. You're welcome back. It is time for a lifestyle conversation here on the Cocoa Digest Morning Show. My name is Miriam Abna Adede, and today we'll be discussing a social topic that is timeless and increasingly relevant in our fast-paced world. And I'm talking about strengthening community ties, the impact or importance of community engagement. Now, the value of strong and healthy community engagement has been hindered by the introduction of digital connections, which is hindering the face-to-face interactions we used to have. And community engagement does not only seek to foster a sense of belonging, but also to empower individuals and groups to work towards achieving a particular goal and overall, improving the quality of their lives. And today on the show, the lifestyle segment, we are going to be discussing, the importance of community engagement. And I have with me esteemed guests who have dedicated their time and efforts in ensuring and also building a stronger and more connected communities. And they are in the persons of Honorable Ebenezer Ado, who happens to be an assembly member or assemblyman for the Kaneshie electoral area. And we also have Kukwa Teria, and she is the project lead for Back to School Drives by BTS.
BTF.
BTF.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, right. We've seen them already, so let's get straight into the conversation. Hello, lady and gentlemen.
Hi.
How are you guys doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing so well.
That's great.
So, how do you feel about today's conversation, since you are people, involved in this topic?
Well, it's something that I think we are passionate about, and as a project lead of BTF, the Brittany Tashi Foundation, it's our goal to actually reach out to as many communities as possible.
Sure.
So yeah, it's a conversation that interests me a lot. So I'm
What
looking forward
about
to
you,
it.
Honorable?
Well, as of me, it's part of my job. Because according to the Local Government Act at 396, it tells us that as an assembly member, you need to engage with your people.
Okay.
Because we are there to address their issues at the General Assembly. So if you don't engage with our people, we won't get to know their problems and their plight.
Yeah.
So for me, it's a very important topic for me, and I'm very happy to be here.
And you're hoping that we'll have an interesting conversation, right?
Hopefully.
So you were talking about engaging your community.
Yeah.
In what ways have you engaged your communities?
Well,
The community,
so
sorry.
we have different ways of engaging. But first of all, we need to understand the motive behind community engagement.
Okay.
Because it's the process of working collaboratively with members of your community so that you can be able to address their problems.
Okay.
You understand? So for me, my kind of engagement, it depends on the kind of people I have in my community. The people I have in my community, if you look at Kaneshie electoral area very well, from the market side, that's from First Light to Circle, from Circle to Awodome Cemetery,
Okay.
from Awodome Cemetery to Complex, from Complex to TV Africa to Cocoa Clinic. So it's a big place. So if you look at those around the Awodome estates, majority of them are elite. So our kind of engagement with them is kind of corporate.
Okay.
But when it comes to those at the Kaneshie, the market where the number of people are there, that place, engaging them, you need to have a different strategy.
Okay.
Most of the times, community engagement is not only about mounting platform, calling people to come and talk. No, because not everybody have that sense of belongingness. Some
Yeah.
people will feel rejected.
Yes.
Some people will feel their voice or their opinions won't be heard.
Yeah.
And some people naturally have low self-esteem.
Yes.
So what we do is that when I want to do a project, I just send someone all around. Maybe I want to do it at Kaneshie, Pentecost area. I send someone there to do a visibility study.
Okay.
Ask them what they want there. If it's very important, then we do our table of reference, our priority, then we engage them. But with Awodome Estates, I do the normal corporate. We call them as a community there, but we sit down with them because with them you can, you can control
I can think you
them.
vibe well with the people at Kaneshie area.
Yeah,
Leaving
been
the
there-
others, right?
I've been there since I was born. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
That explains it.
Yeah.
Let me come to you, Kukua. What would you say community engagement is to you?
Well, as he said, is working like hand in hand with people of a particular community. But he said he focuses mostly on Kaneshi.
Yeah.
Well, for me or for the foundation, we go beyond just what we are accustomed to. Like we move around. It's our aim to touch every community possible in Ghana. So just as he said, it takes, I mean, there's a different type of engagement for every community. We are focused on looking at underprivileged communities. So we reach out to these people. Like he said, you don't necessarily have to mount a platform to try and talk to people. What we do is the one-on-one engagement. You reach out to these people, go to them, talk to them. He does corporate. We do, we need to find like what your needs are. We are looking at solving, or we are aimed at looking for problems and then actually finding ways of solving them. So we go to these underprivileged communities, talk to them, find out what their problems are. We try as much as possible through donations and stuff to solve these issues one by one. So we've done a couple of communities in Accra. We've gone to OT. We've done the Cape Coast. Like we have drives. So yeah, we move around.
Okay.
Yeah, and we just move around, engage with these people, find what their problems are, and then we try as much as possible to address them one after the other.
So you made mention of the fact that you do the face-to-face interactions, but you wanted to add something, right? Okay.
Yes. It's not like we do corporate.
Okay.
Sometimes you need to...
You do more of the corporate, like
more. No, I don't do more of the corporate.
Okay.
One day I'll let you visit Carnation. What I'm saying is that you need to segment your people.
Yeah.
Get to know how they can process information, how you can interact with them.
Yeah.
You understand? So that is why I divided, because if you come to the Udom estate, when it's 6 o'clock, you don't see anybody.
Yeah.
So how do you engage with them? Unless weekends. You call them, you give them letters, they'll come, sit down, talk to them. But when it comes to Carnation, even not at 1 a.m., you see people.
Yeah.
You get it? So we do more of the face-to-face, because the people at the Udom estate, they are just few, and even with them, because of their nature of business, you don't even see them unless maybe it's a holiday or something, or maybe you have knocked on their door that you want them on this particular day. But the people of Carnation, every day you are seeing them, so their kind of communication is very intense.
Oh, I see. Back to you, Kukua. So I was making reference to the fact that you said you do more of the face-to-face. Would you say our current dispensation, where there are digital, connections interfering our face-to-face, would you say there is that kind of influence from social media or the media, hindering you from achieving that face-to-face engagement?
Well, it would actually surprise you the amount of people, the number of people who are in certain communities, even in Accra here, who are not, they are not exposed to social media. The idea of they knowing social media is you are coming to listen to our issues and take it out there.
Yeah.
So has it affected it, the notion with social media or the things that go on the internet? To some people, especially in these underprivileged communities, it's a bad thing. So sometimes when you reach out to them, they are hesitant to give you information.
Yeah.
You try as much as possible to tell them, we are not here to expose you to anybody for any wrong reasons. We're just here to help. So sometimes the notion of social media in these underprivileged communities, it's actually like kind of hinders you getting the kind of information you need. But then with when you probe further, you try to make them feel comfortable, and like you let them know we are only here to help. We are not here to expose anything. Because people try as much as possible to, there's this stigma that comes with, you are coming to wash my dirty linen in public. People they try as much as, it's a problem, they need help, but they don't want to share because they feel once it gets on social media, they're exposed, like it's not a good thing for them. So it hinders us in a way, but sometimes, with our job, You need to push to get the information because you're only trying to help. You're trying to offer as much help as you can.
So we'll come to some of the challenges. Well, if you just joined us, this is the lifestyle segment here on the Cocoa Digest Morning Show. And I've been discussing a social topic here. And I have with me my esteemed guests, and we've been discussing, strengthening community ties, the importance of community engagement. And I'm really enjoying the conversation. And if you just joined us, you can also get interactive with us on our WhatsApp number, which has been displayed on the screen. And also on Facebook, you can send us your comments and we'll gladly read them out. Let me come back to you, Honorable. Okay, so can you tell us some of the content, of your engagement? What are some of the things you do when you say you engage your community members?
Well, before you engage, you have to get to know what you are engaging them about. So, for instance, there is a development project I want to do.
Okay.
So I'm engaging them to find out if the idea I have is suitable for them.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Or two, there is a government problem or there is a government directive. I have to engage them and explain into details, especially, or example, when there was the need for everybody to register for their SIM cards. It became a problem to us because a lot of people didn't understand why they should register their SIM cards again.
Yeah.
Issues about when people have to get their Ghana card. It's a problem to us, but we are the link between the people and the government.
Yeah.
So our interaction depends on the issue at hand. So basically, we have different forms of interaction. Example, I'm doing a project in my community. It's an alley pavement, you understand? But that place has been deteriorated for a long time.
Okay.
It's in between the Saklote Street and the Seremanche Palace. And they are renovating the palace, so that space needs to be nice. I want to do it in pavement blocks, make it nice and everything. But I also want to have the view of the people.
Yes.
So if I call for a community engagement, it's going to be a problem because please, is guy okay?
Oh, yes.
It's going to be a problem. So what I did was that
Can you translate what you just said?
what is if someone says something and we don't use it and we use a different person's idea, then be like, you understand?
But then how do you come to a consensus? Because there are still going to be diverse ideas.
So what we do is that we send people, not from the community, to come around. Okay, this is this place. What do you think that if they do there is going to be nice?
Yeah.
So we do the scale of preference. Okay, 80 people say they want pavement blocks, 90 people say they want cementing, 10 people say we should leave it as the way it is. Then those that they give their idea, they will ask why do they do that? You understand? So we get the informations, then we do what? We work towards it. So right now we've discussed, we've done everything with them, and they have given us what they want us to do. Now, secondly, we also fall on opinion leaders. It is not always that you have to engage with all the people in the community. Sometimes you need to fall on the opinion leaders in the community. And opinion leaders can be chiefs, religious authorities, people of influence in the community. Understand? So sometimes we fall on them and engage them before we do what we want to do in our communities.
I see. Thank you very much. That was very insightful. Let me come back to you, Kukwa. You've been quiet.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
listening to him speak.
Yeah. So on the same question, what are some of the the things that goes into the planning of your engagement?
Okay, so I would say we have a schedule. Should I call it a yearly schedule, a yearly plan of our projects that we have a program or a project lineup for the year. So our main projects are the PAD campaign and then the back to school projects that are done like every year. But in between we have many projects. So what we do is our main project is a PAD campaign or a PAD drive. So we realized that there's a period poverty thing around. We did a little bit of research and then we realized that there are some communities in the country that are unable to reach basic needs as sanitary pads.
Yes.
So we do the research. We would, this is the project for the year. how then do we find these communities that need the help?
Yes.
So we go around, we write to, should I say, municipal assemblies to find towns that actually need the help that we are offering. So, like for example, this year we did our groundwork in Uti.
Yeah.
We found a district, Biakuye district.
Okay.
We did our groundwork, went to them, actually spoke to these school, the girls in the schools, and then we asked them what they would, how they go about their period and stuff, trying to get answers to actually, how do I even say it? Certifying if there's the issue of period poverty there. So we found out that yes, there is, and getting parts for these girls is quite difficult and stuff.
Okay.
So we put the schools in the district together, did a donation, and just donated to a number of schools. A number of schools and girls in the schools. So what we do is we actually move around, go to these communities when we find that there's, per our statistics, there's a high rate of period poverty here and stuff. And then in the course of doing that, or in the course of the year, we have people reaching out to us that, there's a community here. So when people reach out to us, we still go to the community and find out what they need relating to period poverty and stuff, and we try as much as possible to get the data and then rectify the issue.
I see.
At hand.
Okay. So we have a few comments here. Let me read them out so we continue with the discussion. So ABK TV says, good morning. I'm enjoying the discussion. Thank you very much. And this is also to me. And Miss Miriam, you are looking good today. I'm Peter, watching you from Takoradi. Thank you so much, Peter, for bringing in your comment. There is actually a question here to you, Honorable. Someone wants to know, what do you do when you... Okay, let me paraphrase what the person is saying. So the person is asking, what do you do when you, after explaining government's policies or intentions to your people, they still disagree to such a policy? What do you do as an assembly member?
They don't disagree because we are engaging them.
They've never disagreed on any of...
Because you can't do away with Gather card. Those that disagreed on not registering their SIM, when their SIM card was disconnected, they came back to me begging me to bring the telcos to come and do it for them. You understand?
Yeah.
They can disagree on issues in the community, but with government policies,
you can't disagree.
Even me as an assemblyman, I can't disagree. It is my job to tell them that this is what the government is saying we should do.
Whether I like it or
not. Whether I like it or not, you do it.
You will do it. Okay. So let me come to you, Kukwa.
Okay.
How has, this whole community engagement impacted your life as an individual, as a young girl?
Well, I always say that seeing people happy is one of the greatest accomplishments anybody can ever have. So engaging people, trying as much as possible to solve issues at hand, like, it gives me this sense of belonging that I'm actually doing something good, because when I go out to these communities and you donate or you communicate with them, you realize that they feel like their needs have been met. Like it's something they've been dealing with for some time now. Finally, there's someone here to actually provide that help. And to me, it's fulfillment for me. For myself and the foundation. That's that's the ultimate fulfillment I can ever get from.
Okay, so share with us, in a minute, any experience of, your people expressing their, gratitude, or anything that shows that it has also influenced your life positively.
Well, a typical example was when we went to Uti region for our annual PAD campaign last May. And we spoke to these girls. After everything, we had some of these girls coming to us saying that, look, it's actually, even some of the leaders that came for the donation, they're like, you get people coming here every year to talk to us, to educate, and they bring a box of pad for just selected students. And I go like, every girl has the right to good sanitary wear. So why would you just select a group of students to give it to.
yeah, that
So you
sounds
had the leaders coming to us to tell us that, look, you guys are doing a really, really good job, because we have people coming to talk, educate, and there's nothing to show for it. How does a girl child even go home and practice the good menstrual hygiene you have taught her if you are not giving anything to show for it? So over the years, people just go and speak to these people and provide nothing. So the donation we did to them, it was just heartwarming with the way they were saying, the nurses in the community and even the teachers, they're like, you guys are really, really do, and we look forward to seeing you every year.
Okay.
But to add to it, sometimes it's about the financial constraint too. You understand? I had a group of people who, during the menstrual hygiene month, they came around. They want to donate to the schools. You understand? And I was telling them that from class 6 going, they are
I think
menstruating.
people start
You
menstruating for
understand?
class 4 now.
Yes.
Class 4.
Yeah.
Yes. And the kind of part
Wow.
they brought
Yeah.
is just few.
Yeah.
So I was telling them we should just put it down so that we can both save. Because if you go and share this part,
Yeah, you're going to be
the way
unfair.
that will be zero. But because they just started and they're also doing, you can't stop them.
So I think that's where the community engagement
Comes
in. You
in.
do your research to find out the number of people you are meeting
Yeah.
in order to solve that issue. Because if I'm meeting about 600 girls and I go there with 50 parts, who did I help? I only
None.
educated, but what do they practice that education with? So, yeah.
Okay. So we'll be wrapping up shortly.
Okay.
Honorable, let me ask you,
Okay.
in a minute, tell us, one of your challenges you faced ever since you started community engagements. Or you've never faced. I can see you're really enjoying your
I don't
job.
want it to sound political. You understand? Because the only challenge I face is political.
Yeah.
But aside that, the people in the community.
But don't you think maybe you're also doing something that shows that you're affiliated to a particular
Oh, no,
political
no.
party? Because
You
you're
see-
supposed to be neutral.
You see, we assembly members, we don't do politics. You understand? We assembly members, we are neutral. So that's why even in our posters and stuff, we don't see any political party symbol on it. You understand? Yeah, but sometimes when you are hitting the nail at a particular point, people see you to be sounding as political. You understand? But the people in my community, Kanishin, they are superb. They are awesome. Like they are the coolest, the finest. The best community in Ghana.
I can see that.
It's Kaneshi.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Honorable, we'll invite you over so that you tell us more about Kaneshi and its
Sure.
environs.
Sure.
But let me come to you, Kukwa. Tell us in a minute, any challenge you faced since you started community engagement?
Information, giving out information from the people we are engaging. Sometimes it's quite difficult. Like I said, I mentioned earlier that people do not want to come off as washing their dirty linen
Yeah.
in public, so it's quite difficult getting information out of people. And sometimes I think this one,
Okay, so I've just been prompted that
Sure.
our time is.
Exactly.
But
Okay.
in a minute again, Kukwa, let me come to you. Tell us briefly about your project,
okay.
what you
So,
are embarking on.
The Britney Tachi Foundation
Okay.
has annual projects. We have the PAD campaign, the Back
Okay.
to School drive.
So do we have some pictures to display?
Oh yes, we
Okay.
we have them.
Okay, so you
So-
talk about it.
We did the annual PAD campaign, like I
okay.
mentioned earlier in our conversation, at the Akoya Inuti region this year. And after that, we did another one in Imampe here.
Wow.
And our next project is actually the Back to School project we are working on, bringing it up in September. And yeah, we aim at underprivileged
Communities,
to
okay.
find out what their needs are. We have a school right here in Accra. We are going to donate to this September. So
This
we
September.
we're advocating for people to volunteer and donate to the foundation to make this dream.
Do you have any
possibility.
number?
Yes,
can
please, we
donate
do. We do. So you can donate to the Britney Tachi Foundation on 059. 1 second, please let me find it for you.
Okay, so let me come to you, Honorable.
Okay.
Lastly,
Okay.
tell us your last words. What you think government should do or people should do to support you as an assemblyman and your Kaneshi community.
Well, with the issue of the government aspect there,
Yeah.
I think they need to take a critical look about the Local Government Act. You understand? So that
Okay.
it can be modify it to our current existing
Yeah.
predicament. So what I'm saying is that in my community, we engage a lot. Ours has to do with more of the cleanups, more of the community engagement.
I learned you have a project you're also embarking on.
Yes.
Okay.
I've embarked on a series of projects, but mine is about social relationship. You
Okay.
understand? So with the
Can we
cleanup,
have the pictures displayed,
so
please?
with the cleanups is monthly cleanups.
Oh,
you know.
okay.
We also, when there's a need for us to patch some gutters, we patch some gutters.
Yeah.
We also deal direct. Sometimes when you want the people to get to know you more, you be like them.
Yeah.
So we organize work for them, football. You know, we donate to our elderly people in the community, and we make sure that we are there for them. We make sure that we position ourselves in a way that whenever they have issues, whenever they have problems, we are the first people they call. You understand? So in my community, as for the project, if I'll list them, we are not going to finish today. But I think as they are showing them, yeah, we've done a whole lot of engagement.
Okay, so thank you very much, Honorable. Let me take these few comments, then we wrap it all up. So this is saying, Mimi, please ask your guest for me that strengthening community ties, importance of community engagement. What do you hope to achieve through the community engagement? I think we've answered that all. Yeah. But maybe the person wants you guys to hint on it. So like in a sentence, what do you hope to achieve through community engagement?
To find out problems, solve them, and then create a safe haven for everyone to live in as a community.
Exactly.
Well, to enhance sense of belongingness and also social connection, because some people are very lonely in their community.
Okay, thank you very much. And this is also from David Kofi Nyanyovo. And he is saying, Miriam, dear, big ups to you on what you do. David here. David, I see you. Thank you so much. This is from Ebenezer Adu. He's also saying, believe, with some fire emojis. Thank you so much. And I'm very excited that you guys have been educated and informed about community engagement, and we know that the spirit has been, enacted in you to also indulge in community engagement. And this is where we end the lifestyle segment here. I did this discussion with my two, esteemed guests. And they are in the presence of Honorable. Please introduce yourself.
Honorable Ebenezer Adu.
Kokwateria.
Exactly.
BTF.
Okay.
So number for donating.
Okay, the number again.
Yes, please. 0552 312 509.
Okay.
Yeah.
Honorable, do you also have a number?
No.
Or we should move on. You don't want the girls to disturb you. Okay, so up next is the birthday segment. And as I always say, I feel happy to celebrate individuals, celebrating their birthdays. And so you have to stay with us because we have amazing personalities to celebrate with them. We'll be right back.
I heard today was your birthday. 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 I heard today was your birthday.
And you're welcome back. It is now time for us to celebrate our amazing individuals, and we are starting off with our first celebrant, and he's in the person of Christopher Azuri Verdict. And we are saying a happy, glorious birthday, my love, Christopher Azuri Verdict. On this special day, I want you to know just how deeply you are cherished. Your unwavering support, your infectious laughter, and your boundless love have made everything with you, every day with you, a precious gift. As we celebrate your birthday, I am reminded of all the beautiful memories we've shared together and look forward to all the wonderful moments yet to come. May your day be filled with love, joy, and everything you desire. With all my love, Asieme Florence. Thank you very much for this beautiful love birthday message. Our next celebrant is, okay, so we are saying happy birthday, dear. May this day bring you all your heart's desires. May you be blessed in all endeavors. So higher, dear. This is from Clem. Okay. And we are also wishing Doris Efia Safoa a happy birthday. We are saying, have a fantastic birthday, dear sister-in-law. Your presence in our family is a true gift. May your day be filled with love, laughter, and unforgettable moments. This is from Abna. Our next celebrant is Eunice Amma Owusuwa. And she is our very own producer for the business segment here on the Cocoa Digest Morning Show. And from the production team, we are saying a happy birthday to our sweet colleague. You have been such a blessing to us all. May the Almighty God bless your new age and fulfill all your heart's desires. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, Eunice. And our next celebrant is, this is from Genesis Grace to my worrisome eagle daughter. A happy birthday, dear. May heaven speak on your behalf. Your star will continue to shine. Stay blessed. And our next celebrant is Lollipop. Okay. And we are saying a happy birthday in advance. You are destined for greatness. May God bless you and flourish in all your doings, from Jerry to Lollipop. And this is from Mami Abna Boabeng to Melissa. And she's saying, a happy birthday, Melissa. Wishing you a day filled with love, joy, and all the happiness you bring into the lives of everyone around you. May this year be your best one yet, full of exciting adventures, new opportunities, and dreams coming true. Cheers to another year of amazing memories and fantastic moments together with lots of love. And this is to my very own Mrs. Akosua Echebia Saki. And I'm saying a happy birthday, Miss Akosua Echebia Saki, Head of Public Relations and Documentations at the University of Cape Coast. Your dedication to humanity is truly admirable. Wishing you all the best on your special day. Always in control. I love you so much. And this is from me to you, Mrs. Akosua Saki. Moving on, we're also wishing our beautiful lady here a very happy birthday. May your day be as special as you are. And it is also Nana Me's birthday, and this is from her mother, Pinkla. And she's saying, happy birthday, little angel. May God's favor and protection be your shield in all spheres of life. Happy birthday, Queen Billions. We are saying happy birthday to you. I hope your day is filled with joy and laughter. May this year be your best one yet. And to our handsome baby boy, Randy Kojo Ano Boni, we are saying a happy birthday to you. And your mom says she wishes you. Okay, so I wish my little brother, Randy Kojo Ano Boni, a happy birthday. I wish him long life with good health, age with massive grace. Thank you so much for also bringing in your message. Our next celebrant. Okay, so we have a few here that we'll also read out. So this is from Yaira. Yaira is saying, happy birthday to Jerusha in Council of Clocksack Revenue Department. And may your new year be the start of amazing blessings in your life. God bless you. Thank you so much, Yaira, for bringing in your message, and to you all who submitted your pictures for us to celebrate you today on the show. We hope to celebrate you again on Tuesday right here on the birthday segment. My name is Miriam Abinadede, and this is where we end the lifestyle and also the birthday segment on the Cocoa Digest Morning Show. Please stay with us. Clement Yabankwe is up next.